today. From Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans. It's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Pick up on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard.
7-yard line.
Dancing to his left. He's going to have the hook up to Gage.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me,
open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
The numbers on the ground for Gurley last week. 23 carries, 76 yards.
Well, this is where it becomes a challenge for the offensive coordinator. He's got a bell cow at tailback right now, number 3 in the league in rushing, within shouting distance of the lead. But at the same time, if the passing game is open, he's got to take advantage of that too.
A good pick up there of 20 yards. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Todd Gurley, his 11th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's finished off by a Todd Gurley touchdown run.
To kick off for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Taken in the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
First down, Rivers. And right away, he lost the football.
The pass, fumble on the play.
Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
And this is going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Yeah, the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. That'll go as a 39-yard punt, give him 9 on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, so close to an interception. Read that beautifully. Got his hands on it, couldn't get it. And it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Here's Gurley now. Toss right. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Partner, one thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field, I could never anticipate the start before a race, but how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
Get it to the horses.
Without a doubt, they're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
The numbers for Hill a week ago. 6 catches, 82 yards.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy the defenses had better focus on.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
It's a gain of...
I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
And it's caught, the tight end Hill. First down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice
move, quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, Rivers. That one complete to Hill. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. Grady Jarrett with the tackle. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Off the play fake here. Rivers under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Sacked there by Avery Williamson, the linebacker. 3rd and long for Rivers. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47. Here's Thomas Morstead now. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Falcons 7, Saints nothing.
Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
Their own 21-yard line.
Todd Gurley heading back out along with the rest of the Atlanta offense. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started at the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season. And, of course, it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and, boy, are they getting downfield and creating extra blocks for him.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes. Now a draw play for Gurley. And he's up in it after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The first down throw here for Rivers. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
Brings up second and 5.
From the gun, Rivers. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
To Alvin Kamara.
11 yards there, first down.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage. And that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards there and a first down.
And they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
On first down, they run with Kamara. He'll take it forward for about second down coming up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
And the Saints first down.
From the red zone now, Rivers. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
And that big gain may just change the thought process here on 4th down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on 4th down.
Makes the score Falcons 7, Saints 3.
So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And would we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere.
And our attention shifts to Todd Gurley. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
Plus about it.
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well.
Yard line. First down. Give them 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the
so from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Gurley. And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football. Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Rivers on first down. Left side here to Sanders. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Falcons grab it. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
A fumble on the play.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A really good pickup of 28 yards. They'll look to throw here on first down. And that one falls incomplete. Try to dump it underneath. Now second down.
Intended for Todd Gurley.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're saying.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And he will have a first down as they're into field goal range now at the 30. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down.
Come on, guys.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
That is caught at the 7. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll throw now on the final play. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half.
Younghoe Koo to kick off for
The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. Now this will make it into the end zone, and we will not see a run back here from Harris. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Now Rivers looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
The intended target was Calvin Ridley, and that'll bring up second down.
Marshawn Lattimore there defensively.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
At the 31-yard line.
On first down, it's Gurley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
At the 8-yard
They'll roll him out right. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up first and goal. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5.
At the Saints' 1-yard line.
Back to the ground game here. Gurley. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Todd Gurley. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons will extend their lead. Circle that drive, because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes, because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Now Young Wei Koo for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it's finished off by a Todd Gurley touchdown run.
Young Wei Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fielded in the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Ricardo Allen, the safety, makes the stop.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They run it again with Kamara. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a gain of 6, moves them to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he will have a first down here at about the 40. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Running with Kamara. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
For New Orleans.
The tackle made by Landon Roberts. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll try to throw here. Rivers gets this one to Hill. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
A gain of
7 yards there and a first down.
New Orleans.
On the ground, this is Kamara. Foyesade Aluakan made the tackle there from his safety position. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 9 yards on the play and a first down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. A 10th carry for Kamara. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early.
Offense.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Working out of the gun, Rivers. Sanders has it over the middle. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Give them 32 on the play.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval. It's a welcome sign of life that this offense needed. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
So it'll be 2nd and goal when we return. We've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 2nd and goal, here's the option. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. From the gun, Rivers. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Josh Hill. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints are back within a score.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
A big spot now for the Saints as they'll indeed go for 2. Operating from the gun, Rivers. And this is caught. So they took a chance, but they are back within a single point here in the fourth. I guess the coach looked at the two-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a three-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a two-point conversion. And now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense, and they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Forced out to his left. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day.
Back to throw now on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill, kill.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call.
Killing ourselves.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
From the shotgun, they run with Smith. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's caught over the middle by Hurst.
And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Todd Gurley, the ball
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Again they run with Gurley. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Tom Gurley with his third touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front.
Younghoe Koo lining up for the
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
I'm highly favored. Don't want to play me, no conversation. Ain't got time for no debate.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints coming out now to take the field.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Alvin Kamara.
They're giving those short little routes. Tackled him in bounds, too. They're just not wanting to get beat over the top.
Yeah, and if you can't really get downfield, take the short routes. But now you got to have guys who can actually break tackles and increase those gains.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. From the gun, Rivers. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
Phillip Rivers sacked. A loss of 9 yards. And it's 3 and out.
Yeah, we dominate. It's a big one now. It's a big one.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Rivers on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none.
Yes, exactly right.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage in play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
58's the mic. 58's the mic. Man out, man out, man out, man out.
Another carry now for Gurley. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Get off the field. Let's get off the field. Shift. 56 the mic.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Oh, no, he lost the football. The Saints say they have it, and they do.
The pass. Fumble on the play.
Well, I'm guessing that on the sidelines there might be a few words said about that mistake there, but I don't think so.
Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
And it's caught.
And a nice nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
Check, 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 check. 19,
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Russell Gage, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Young Wei Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Following a touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this will make it into the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
The New Orleans offense set to take over.
They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Grady Jarrett make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. The open man is Smith. And they work this well upfield across the 45. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the 1st. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with